Hello friends, I'm Nashik from blogto.com, and today in this video I'll teach you how to create a professional and beautiful online course or LMS, that is Learning Management System website with WordPress. This website that we're gonna create in this video is, in my opinion, the #1 solution for Fortune 500 companies, major universities, training organizations and entrepreneurs worldwide for creating and selling their online courses. Also, to create this website, you don't need to know any programming or coding languages. Anyone and everyone can create this website. It's just simple drag and drop. And to save you some money, I'll be using a free theme to create this website. Now in this tutorial, you'll learn how to create a course, how to add lessons and topics in the course, different ways and options available to host your course videos online, how to create different types of quizzes like single choice, multiple choice, fill in the blanks, regular sorting, matrix sorting, assessment, etc. How to create certificates and make them dynamic so that whenever someone completes a course, they can download and print the certificates with dynamic course details. How to send custom notifications to students, teachers and also the admin. How to integrate payment gateways like PayPal and Stripe with the courses. How to create and design the website's home, about, contact, my account and all courses page. Alright guys, now before we start creating the website, let me very quickly first show you a demo of the website that you will be creating in this video. So if you follow my steps and watch the complete video, this is the website that you will be creating. So I want to show you the demo website at the beginning so that you guys can understand what is the website that you are going to create, what all are the different features available, what is the design and everything, and you can decide right at the beginning whether you want to watch the complete tutorial or not. So let's get into it. So first of all, the website that you see on your screen, this is our website that we'll be creating. This is our home page and this is our first section. At the left hand side, you will see your logo and at the right hand side, you have your menu. Now this is our main section, the hero section of the home page. So here we have a title, we have a subtitle and a call to action. So you can redirect this button to all courses pages. Then after that, we have three different features: actionable training, interesting quizzes, premium material. Obviously, you can just go ahead and change this logo. Instead of this star icon, you can have some other icon. And also instead of this blue color, if you don't like this color, or maybe if you want your website primary and secondary color to be something different, maybe red or yellow or green instead of this blue, obviously you can select that color. We'll see how to change the styling and designing of the website. Then after that, we have the most popular courses. So here we are displaying three different courses. As you can see, I am enrolled in all three courses. You can see the title, the description, short description. We have a call to action. So when you click on this button, you will go to the course page. We'll see how the course page looks like. And it also says that I have completed 44% of this course and I have not yet started these two courses. Then after that, we have the about section. So about your company, maybe about the founder, about your vision and mission. You can put in something like this. And in industry partners, so if you have partnered with some clients, some big clients, big corporations, you can display their icons over here. Then after that, we have some testimonials. So some students, they have taken any courses on your website, they can give their testimonials over here, which is very useful, especially for online courses website. Then after that, you have the bottom section. So here we just have another call to action section. So we have this button, as you can see. When you click on this button, you can redirect this button to a particular course or to the all courses page. And obviously at the bottom, we have the footer. So this is our home page. Now after that, we have the all courses page. So when you click on that all courses link, you'll see this page. So similarly, very similar section over here, you have all the courses that is present on your website over here. Again, at the bottom, we have the testimonial and call to action section. So when you click on a particular course, let's see how it looks. So let's click on see more. So this is how the course would look like. First of all, we have the featured image at the top. Then we have the course title and the progress. So I have completed 44%. As you can see, it is still in progress. Once I complete the course, I can print and download a certificate. We'll see how to create a certificate and how to download that in the video. Now, as you can see here, it says you're enrolled in this course. We have some course description, what you're gonna learn in this course, what are the prerequisites. You can put everything over here. Then after that, we have the course content. So first we have the title. When you click on any title, for example, any section, you can say, For example, this is the first section, introductory section. We have a video. You can embed different type of videos. For example, you can upload a video on your server, you can upload a video on YouTube and unlist that video, and you can embed that video on your website. You can embed a Vimeo video. You can also embed a Amazon AWS video. So many different types. So we'll see those things in detail in this video. So this is the introductory section. You can click on this play, it will play. You can increase or decrease the volume and everything. You can do this. Once you watch the complete video, you can click on mark complete. This section will be completed. When you click on another section, as you can see in this section, we have added 3 different topics. So you can do this as well. So when you click on this section, in this section, we have 3 different topics. Let's click on, this is the first topic. That is the first topic. Now the previous video that you saw was hosted on Vimeo, and this video that you see, this is hosted on our website server. So let me mute this and let's play it. Now as you can see, it really plays well, no stuttering, no buffering, anything like that. So this is great. And when you click on another section or another lesson or topic, you'll see some other page. Now as you can see, this is an unlisted video, and you can add some content, you can add some study material, some resources, anything like that. Then after that, we have the third section or the third topic, and here you can add, you can even add a audio. As you can see, I have added a audio here. You can download the audio, you can play the audio, and you can add all these different content. So this is how it will look like. We'll see in detail how to integrate payment, how we can add for example, if you want to make a particular course for $10, for $50, you can also add some courses for free, or you can also add some courses for free, but to get that course or to enroll in that course, a person has to sign in or sign up. So we have many different options. We'll see everything in detail throughout the video. This is just a demo so that you guys can get an idea about what is the type of website that we'll be creating in this video. Then after that, we have the about page. So we don't want to just create this website. We just don't want to create the courses, but we want to create the complete website. So to make this website more complete, I have also added this about, contact, and different pages. So in about page, you have this page, you have your maybe founder, your CMOs, you can type in your story, your partners, everything like that. Some analytics like how many number of students you have on your website, how many number of courses, how many people from how many different countries are enrolled on your website, how many students, all these different details you can showcase over here. Then we have the contact page. Okay, as you can see, beautiful contact page. And also the my account page. So here a person can see how many courses they are enrolled in, and they can see all the details over here. Okay. Alright guys, so this was a very short demo of the website that we'll be creating in this video. So I hope you guys liked the demo website. If you want to create the exact same website, make sure to watch the complete tutorial. Now because these tutorials are quite long, quite lengthy, I always give timestamps in the video description below. So if you want to jump to some different section, you can simply click on that time and you will be redirected to that section. But I would highly recommend you to watch the complete video. Don't skip any section so that you don't have any doubt. You understand everything very properly. Now if you find this video helpful, make sure to give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter. I would really appreciate that. If you like this content, you can click on the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon so that whenever in future I upload next videos, you always get notifications. Alright guys, now let's start creating the website. Alright guys, now to create any kind of website, whether it be an online course website, an e-commerce website, a membership website, any kind of website, we need 2 basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is simply the name or the URL of your website. For example, nayarshekh.com, blogtoot.com, youtube.com, google.com. These things are different domain names. So we also have to register a domain name on the internet. So whenever someone wants to visit your website, they will enter that domain name and they will land on your website. The second and the most important thing is a hosting. So your hosting is basically a computer wherein all your website data, all your website file, all the pages, all the courses will be saved. So whenever someone visits your domain name, all the courses will be fetched from that particular hosting. Now it is very important to select a good hosting because your website speed, performance, your website security, everything is directly related to your hosting. If you have a good hosting, your website speed will be higher, it will be much better. Your website will load very fast and ultimately your user experience will be very good. And also websites with better speed and better performance rank higher on Google search. So it is very important to select a good and reliable hosting. So you don't have to worry about that. There are many different companies out there in the market that provide hosting, but we will be selecting the best one. So you can do one thing, you can simply open a new tab and type in blogto.com/SG. SG stands for SiteGround, and you will see this link is also given in the video description below. So you don't even have to type in this thing, simply click on that link and you will be redirected to this page. Now here you have to click on this option, reliable web hosting, click on get started. Now SiteGround at present, in my opinion, in my experience, is the best hosting solution available. I have used many different hostings. I have used HostGator, A2 hosting, Bluehost, TMD hosting, SiteGround, many different hostings. Because I create these YouTube tutorials on WordPress, I am approached by many different hosting companies. They provide me free hosting, they provide me free domains many times, and I get to try many different hostings. So in my opinion, in my experience, I have tried many different hostings, and SiteGround is at present the best option available. Now here, as you can see, there are three different plans: Startup, Grow Big, and Go Geek. Now the major difference between these three plans is the number of websites you can host. So in Startup plan, you can host one website, whereas in Grow Big and Go Geek plan, you can host unlimited websites, which means that today you're creating this LMS website. Tomorrow, if you want to create some other website, maybe another online course website, maybe an e-commerce website, maybe a membership website, any kind of website, tomorrow again, you don't have to purchase a new hosting. You can host unlimited websites in one single hosting. So it is very important to select these type of plan. The second option is 20 GB web space. So we have a capacity of 20 GB web space. Now this is a lot of space. You don't have to worry about that, because if you create a website like this, if you create 100 websites like this, it will be hardly 4 or 5 GB, nothing more than that. And for hosting our video, we'll be using some other options for hosting our video. I would never recommend, in fact, no one will ever recommend you to host your website on your regular website hosting. Never to do that. There are many different options available for hosting website, free and premium options available. In this video, we'll go through all the different options. Now, a very important thing to note over here is that this 20 GB web space is SSD space. So a SSD space is way more faster and reliable than the regular HDD space. Most of the companies out there in the market, they use the regular HDD space, but here we are using the SSD space, and that is the reason your website speed and performance improves. Now we have different option over here. As you can see, how many number of visits per month. So this type of hosting, or this Grow Big hosting plan, is better or perfect for those type of websites that is getting around 25,000 monthly visits. And Go Geek, which I am personally using, is better for websites which has around 100,000 monthly visits. Now it does not mean that if your website has more than 25,000 monthly visits, maybe 40-50,000 monthly visits, you cannot use Grow Big. It is nothing like that. It is just for your understanding, so that you guys can understand what type of plan is better or best suited for what kind of website. This is just for your understanding. Now with these plans, we also have some essential features, like we get free SSL certificates, which is very, very important. As you can see, this is the SSL certificate. If you see my demo website, this logpad is the SSL certificate. Now if you don't have a SSL certificate, whenever someone visits your website, Google Chrome will say, you know what, this website is not secure. And also, if you don't have a SSL certificate, you cannot accept online payment. And if you want to sell courses for $10, $20, $50, you cannot accept payment on your website if you don't have a SSL certificate. So here we can install unlimited SSL certificates. You can also create unlimited business email accounts. So instead of something like nayyar@gmail.com, you can create nayyar@blogto.com. Okay, so you can have your website name as the extension. We get free Cloudflare CDN. This improves the security of your website. We also get free daily backup. So even if something happens to your website, you have your backup, you can simply restore your website. And we have 24/7 support available. So if you face some problem, some technical problem, you can contact them and they will really help you. Alright guys, now as you can see, 3 different plans available. Basically, you can start with any plan. If you want to start with startup, you can just go with startup. If you want to start with Grow Big or Go Geek, you can start with any plan. But for most of you guys, I would recommend you to just go with Grow Big plan, because you can create unlimited websites and you have more resources than the startup plan. So according to me, you should start with Grow Big plan. So whatever plan you select, just click on this get plan button. Now here you have to register your domain name. So whatever domain name you like, just type in that domain name. And after that, select the perfect domain name extension. You have .com, .net, .org, .biz. You have some country specific as well, .in, .es, .co, .za. So you have some country specific as well, and you have something like .online, .shop, .bike, .clothing, .me, .shoes, .photos. Many different extensions are available. So whatever you like, you can just select that. So basically, simply enter your domain name, select the extension, and click on proceed. Now, if you have already registered a domain name somewhere else, maybe on GoDaddy, Namecheap, or on some other hosting company, you can select this option. I already have a domain name. You can enter your domain name over here, whatever domain name you have registered, and after that click on proceed. Now here you have to enter your basic information. First of all, under account information, you have to enter your email address, your personal email address, and you have to choose a password. And obviously under confirm password, you have to type in the same password. So whatever email address and password you will enter over here, this will become your login credentials. So whenever you want to log into SiteGround cPanel, you will be asked this email address and password. So whatever you enter over here, make sure to remember it, make sure to write it down somewhere. Then after that, we have your basic information like your country name, first name, last name. Here the company name and tax ID is not compulsory, so you can just leave it. Then we have city, street code, zip code, or your PIN code and your phone number. Then after that, we have the payment information. So here you have to enter your card number, card expiry date, the CVV number which is given at the back of your card, and your card holder name. One thing to note over here that Visa, MasterCard and American Express is accepted over here. If you have some other type of card, it is not accepted over here. And Visa and MasterCard are very common in every country, so you can easily get that card. Now if you're from India, most of the people today in India have the RuPay card because it is a local card. Government, promotes that card whenever you open a new bank account. They will by default give you the RuPay card. So if you have that card, you cannot make the payment over here because that is a local card. It is accepted only in India. And this company is not based in India. So make sure you get a Visa or MasterCard. If you have a RuPay card, you can go in your bank and they will exchange your RuPay card with a Master or a Visa card within 7 days. So make sure you do that. Then after that, in the purchase information, you don't have to change anything. You just have to check whether everything is proper or not. So under plan, we have selected grow big, which is fine. Data center location will be automatically selected for you. I am in India, so for me, Singapore is selected. Period, by default, it is 12 months. You don't have to change that. Make sure you don't change that thing. Let it be 12 months. And after that, go at the bottom, tick mark these two things. And if you note that the final price that you have to pay for one complete year of hosting is just $71. So for one complete year, you can host unlimited websites. You can, install unlimited domain names and everything for just $71. That is amazing. Now always make sure to go ahead and check whatever information you have entered. And after that, go at the bottom and click on pay now. Now once you make the payment, you have to go to this website ua.siteground.com. Now when you visit this website, you have to enter your email address and password, which we have selected or which we have entered in the previous step under account information. So whatever email address and password you have entered in the account information in your previous step, enter the same email address and password and click on sign in. Now here click on this option, my accounts option. Now you'll see this button, red go to cPanel button, click on this button. Alright guys, now this is our cPanel. The first thing that we need to do is for those people who have registered your domain name on some other website, for example GoDaddy, we have to convert or we have to redirect or we have to point our website, our domain name to SiteGround. So let's see how we can do that. So go to the website where you have registered your domain name. If it is GoDaddy, go to GoDaddy. If it is Namecheap or some other company or some other website, go to that website, sign in to your account. Here you'll see all the different domain names you have registered. Just click on DNS because we need to change the DNS name servers. Here you'll see the default name servers available at the bottom. Just click on change and delete the default name servers. Make sure it is selected custom. Don't by default it is default. Select custom, delete both the name servers. Come back to your cPanel. Now here at the top left corner, you'll see two different domain names available or two different name servers. So copy the first line, paste under the line 1, copy the second line and obviously paste under the second line and click on save. Now once you click on save, it can take up to 24 hours to propagate this setting. So by that time you can come back to your domain name or you can come back to your cPanel and click on add on domain. So once you have changed the name servers, you have to add on that domain. So if this website was fahem.in, we can simply enter over here fahem.in. After that, you have to press tab on your keyboard. And what this will do is this will automatically enter your username and your document root. After that, just select a password, enter the same password again and click on add domain. Once you click on add domain, that domain will show at the bottom. As you can see under add-on domain, you will see that domain. Now here many of you will get an error that you cannot add on your primary domain, which means that you don't need to do that step. You just need to change the name server. Okay, so if you get that error that you cannot add on your primary domain, don't worry about that. It is just fine. It simply means that you just have to change your name server. You don't have to add on this domain. Okay, now come back to cPanel home. Now it's time to install SSL certificate on our website. So this step is for everyone, whether you have registered your domain name somewhere else or you have registered your domain name on SiteGround. This is for everyone. So if you want to install SSL on your domain name, go at the bottom. Under security tab, you'll see this option, let's encrypt. Click on that option. Now here also go at the bottom, and from this list, select the domain name on which you want to install SSL. After that, click on install. Once you click on install, your domain name should start displaying over here. Now if you don't see your domain name over here, which means that SSL is not installed successfully. So it takes around 4 to 5 minutes for SSL to get installed on your domain name. So you can refresh this page multiple times for 4 to 5 minutes. And once you see your domain name in this list, you can come back to your cPanel. Now it's time to install WordPress on our domain name. So for that, we'll click on under auto installers, we have this WordPress icon, click on that. Now click on this blue install button. And here first thing that we need to do is we need to choose the installation URL. Now under protocol, under choose protocol, make sure either the third one or the fourth one is selected. Don't select the first or the second one. Always select the third or the fourth one. Then after that, here we have to choose the domain name on which we want to install WordPress. So choose that domain name. Then after that, you'll see this indirectory thing. Make sure you don't type in anything in indirectory. Make sure this thing is blank. Now go at the bottom, or you can scroll down. Here you have your site settings. So you have to give your website a name and you have to describe your website in few words. If you don't want to do this thing, if you don't want to change this thing from here, you can do, you can change these things later on as well. But I just want to change it right now. So this is an LMS website. So I'll just type in LMS website. All right, we'll again scroll down and you'll see this option, username and password. Again, delete this username, enter some username of your choice. Similarly, delete this password and enter your own password. And also delete this email address, the default email address, and enter your personal email address. Now go at the bottom, WordPress starter will be tick mark for you. Untick this thing and click on install. Now WordPress is getting installed on your domain name. This thing takes around 10 to 12 seconds or 15 seconds. So let's wait. Alright guys, so as you can see, WordPress is successfully installed on our domain name. We'll get two different links. The first link is simply your website link. The second link is your administrative URL or your dashboard link. So let's open both this link and let me cut this page. Now this is how your website should look like when you first install WordPress. So obviously it does not look good at all. It looks really bad. But we'll convert this boring website into something amazing like this. Okay, we'll see that how it is done. Now the second link that we have opened is your dashboard link. Now this is a very important link or a very important page, because from this page or from this dashboard thing, you will be changing and controlling your website. So if you want to change the style and design of your website, you'll do it from here. If you want to add some functionality, if you want to delete some features, you will be doing everything from here. So whenever you want to visit this page, whenever you want to come to this page, simply enter your website name. After that, put a /wp-admin. Okay, so you will be redirected to this page. Now, whenever we install WordPress for the first time, we have to understand few basic things and we have to do few basic settings. So let's do that. So first of all, from the left hand side, you'll see this, there are many different options available, post, media, pages. We'll be using these options later on. First, click on appearance. Now in this option, in appearance option, you'll see one theme is already installed for you, 2019 theme, and theme is basically the design of your website. So 2019 theme is installed. This is how your website design looks like. Now later on you'll see when we install some other theme, our website design will completely change. So that is exactly what a theme does. It changes the style and design of your website. Now from the left hand side you'll see another option, plugins. Click on that option. By default you should see one plugin is already installed over here, SG Optimizer. Now you'll see this plugin only if you're using SiteGround, because this plugin is only for SiteGround websites, and this plugin improves your website speed and performance. So this is exactly what a plugin does. A plugin adds some extra functionalities and features to your website. So right now by default we cannot create any course because that functionality is not present in WordPress by default, but we can use some plugins to add that feature and functionality on your website. So that is what a plugin does. Now from the left hand side again you will see this setting option. Click on that. As I said you earlier that if you don't want to change your site title and description, you can change it later on. So this is the place from where you'll be changing that. So here is your site title and tagline or your description. If you want to change it, you can change it from here. Make sure your email address is proper over here, and always make sure to tick mark this thing. Make sure this membership anyone can register is tick mark. Now you can set your default date format, time format. Go at the bottom, click on save changes. Now under settings, you'll see discussion, click on that and tick mark this thing. Allow people to post comment on new articles. Now go at the bottom and click on save changes. So this will allow people to obviously post comment on your courses, on your articles. If you untick this thing, no one will be able to post any comments. Okay. Now under settings, you'll see permalinks, click on that. By default, day and name is selected. We don't want this. We want the post name. So just tick mark this thing, click on save changes. Let's again come back to our dashboard. Now one more thing is left. You'll see these different widgets. Now these are not very useful widgets, so we'll just dismiss them, and we also don't want these. So we'll go to screen option, we'll untick everything. Now later on in this video, I'll show you there are many different useful widgets that will be entering over here. We don't have them right now. We'll get them later on. Okay. Now the first thing that I want to do is install WooCommerce and set up WooCommerce. So WooCommerce is a plugin that will make your website e-commerce friendly. Okay, so let's do that. So for that, we'll hover over plugins and click on add new. Now here under search plugins, we'll obviously search for WooCommerce, and you'll see this option WooCommerce by Automatic. This plugin has more than 5 million active installations, 3000 plus rating, compatible with our version of WordPress, and everything is fine. So click on install now. Whenever you install a new plugin, you should always see these things. How many people or how many websites are using that? What is the rating? When was this last updated, and whether it is compatible with your WordPress version or not. And once it is installed, click on activate. Now when you activate this thing, you will get the quick setup wizard. Let's see. Alright guys, so this is the one. If you don't see this thing, you can simply type in this, enter your domain name. After that, put in /wp-admin /index.php ? Page is equal to wc-setup. Whatever you see on your screen, just enter that. You will come to this page. Now here, first of all, we have to enter our store location, your business location. So my business or my store is located in India. Address, okay, your state name, all the basic information. What currency do you want to use? So I want to use Indian rupee. Okay, if you want to use USD, dollars, pounds, whatever, all the currencies are available over here. You can select that. Now click on let's go. Now by default, it will select this option PayPal for you. So yes, I want to use PayPal because that is one of the best options available for payment integration. So yes, I want to use PayPal. So make sure this is tick mark. Go at the bottom, click on continue. Now you'll see this shipping option. We don't have to use shipping, so we can untick both because we don't have any physical products. This is all digital, online courses. So we can untick that and click on continue. Now this will recommend you few themes and plugins. I don't need this storefront theme because we'll be using another theme. We also don't need the MailChimp and Facebook. You can select this WooCommerce admin and click on continue. That is a useful plugin, so you can select that. Now we have to go at the bottom and click on skip this step. We don't want to install Jetpack. Now click on visit dashboard. Okay, so we don't want to install Jetpack, but Jetpack still got installed. So we have to uninstall that. So click on plugins from the left hand side and deactivate and delete this plugin Jetpack via WordPress.com. So deactivate and delete that. Again, come back to your dashboard And now as you can see, we have two useful things over here, two useful widgets. You will see how many sales you have done, how many orders, what is the net sale this month, cancelled orders, out of stock products and everything. So you can see these details over here. Alright guys, now let's do one thing. Let's install the main plugin that is required to make your website LMS website. This plugin will add all the functionalities and features that is required to make your website an LMS website, or for you to create different courses, different lessons, quizzes and everything, certificates and everything. So to get that plugin, open a new tab and type in blogto.com/LMS. This link again is given at the bottom in the video description below. You can click on that link, blogto.com/LMS, because we are creating an LMS website. So we'll be using LearnDash in this example in this video, and LearnDash is the best option available for creating an online course website. And not only that, if you see, there are big universities using LearnDash. If you go at the bottom, you will see that. Okay, as you can see over here, case studies, you can just click on view mode. Let me open this link in a new tab. And as you can see, we have University of Michigan using this software, Infusionsoft, and OptinMonster is using this, Yoast Academy is using this plugin. So all these options you can see over here. You can see some more case studies. So many people are using this option or this software. Now we need this plugin. So what we can do, you can go at the top and click on pricing. You will see the pricing. There are three different pricings available. You can just start with the basic one, which is $159. This is a one-time payment, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you want to receive updates for future as well, you will get 1 year support and updates. Which means, let me explain you this thing first. So for $160 you have paid this amount, you can keep this software, you can keep this plugin forever, and you will receive whenever a new update comes, or whenever this plugin is updated, you will receive those updates and support for one complete year. After 1 year you won't get any updates, but you can still keep this and use this plugin forever. And if you need any update in future, you can contact them and purchase this plan. Now with this plan, basic plan, you can use this on one website and you can create unlimited courses, unlimited users. We have all the options that is available in these two plans. The difference over here is that in Plus package, you can use this on 10 websites. In Pro package, you can use this on 25 websites. And also in Plus and Pro packages, you will get Pro panel. Okay, if I would recommend you to just start with the basic, but obviously this is the best value for money plan. Package plan is the best value for money because you're also getting this Pro panel with it. So whatever plan you like or whatever product you like, you can just click on add to cart and make the payment. Okay, now I have already purchased this thing, so I'll click on login. And once you also make the purchase, you have to click on login. You will get all your login details in your mail. Now here, as you can see, LearnDash 3.047, 3.0.7, Pro Panel 2.1.3. So you just have to click on download. It will download the plugin for you. As you can see, I'm canceling this because I already have this. Similarly, download the other plugin Pro Panel as well. Now go back to your website, and now we need to install and activate that plugin. So we'll hover over plugins and click on add new. Now click on upload plugin, choose file. And let's select that file. So here it is, LearnDash. So first select this, click on open, install now. Now click on activate plugin. Alright guys, so the first thing that you'll see whenever you activate this plugin, you will see that we have to enter the license code, okay, so that we can use it. So you can click on this option, you can hover over LearnDash LMS. Now we are not getting any option by default. You cannot create any courses and anything. If you want to do that, first we need to enter the license code. So we can hover over LearnDash LMS, click on settings. Now click on LMS license. Now enter your email address that you have used to purchase that software. So let me enter that. Now go back to the LearnDash cPanel or LearnDash website, and here it is. Now if you want to get your license details, simply click on this option, license details. Now here you have your license key. Okay, for LearnDash LMS, this is the license. So I'll simply copy it from here. Go back to this website, enter the license key, click on update license. Now as you can see here, it says your license is valid, and we now get many different options like, courses, lessons, topics and everything. Now when you click on overview, okay, you'll see that here under overview, the first step is right, enter your license. We have already entered that. Now let me install the second plugin. So again, we will hover over plugins and we'll click on add new. Similarly, make sure to download the next plugin from here. Okay, click on download Pro Panel. If you want to use Pro Panel, if you don't want to use Pro Panel, it's fine. Click on upload plugin, choose file, select the Pro Panel thing, click on open, install now. Now click on activate plugin. Alright, now once you activate that and once you click on dashboard, you can see there are many different widgets now available. That is what the Pro Panel does. Now I can just minimize the WooCommerce thing and we can use these different widgets, very important widgets. So here, as you can see, how many total number of students registered on your website, how many courses you have created, how many sales you have done, all the different things you can do it. You can see it from here. So this is what the Pro Panel does. Alright guys, now let's start creating courses and different things. So if you want to create your first course, just hover over LearnDash LMS and click on courses. Now to create your first course, obviously you can click on this button, add your first course, or you can click on add new. And let me open a course in the demo website. So let's open this one, social media marketing, so that we can understand it much better. So first of all, this is your course title. Okay. So whatever course title you want, you can enter that over here. And after that, you have to enter some content. Now let us first understand the basic things, and after that we'll move on to content and everything. So under course title, first we have entered the basic thing, course title, and from the right hand side, you will see when you click on document, we have different options. We have to give every course a category. It's not compulsory, but I think it is very important to give every course a category, because if you're creating different types of courses, for example, for programming languages like PHP, JavaScript, and some other courses for marketing, business marketing, something like that. So you don't want all your courses to just mix up. So you can just, rearrange them using different courses. So this is marketing based. So I'll give it a new category of marketing. So whenever in future, if I create a new course on marketing, I'll always select this option. And whenever a person comes to your website and they are searching for marketing courses, they can click on that category and they'll see all the courses on marketing. Now you can also give it some, tags. For example, in this, if you are talking about SEO, you can type in SEO. If you're talking about marketing, you can give it a tag of marketing and something like that. Now featured image. This image that you see at the top, this is the featured image. Now there is a link given in the video description below. When you click on that link, you will download few files for free. Let me show you those files. So these are few of the files. So here we have a demo video, so that if you want to use this video on your website for demo purposes, if you have not already created any course, you can use this video, a demo audio, few demo images, and a demo certificate. Okay, so you can download these files. Again, there is a link given in the video description below. Click on that link and you can download those files. Now let's give it a featured image. So click on set featured image, upload file, select files. And let me select this one. Click on open. Select. Okay, this file is added. Now we don't have to do anything else. Just click on publish. And with this, your course will be created. When you click on view course in a new tab, you can open this link in a new tab. And as you can see, right now I'm not changing the design of the website. We'll change the design of the website at the end of the video. First, we'll understand the software, this plugin, LearnDash plugin. We'll understand all the basics, how to create courses and everything. And once this is done, you can move on, or we can move on to designing the website. Okay, so right now your website design will look really bad. So apologies for that. We'll be designing it later on. First, let's understand this thing. Okay, so we have this thing ready. Here, as you can see, we have the title showing. Okay, everything is present over here. Now in this thing, whatever content you want to display, for example, this is the content. Okay, this is how your content will display. Now, if you want to add some content, there are two options. You can just click on this plus button and search for classic. Select this classic widget and you will get this option. Okay, just like in Microsoft Word, we have all the options. Like if you want to add some title, like Nair Sheikh is a title, you can select Nair Sheikh, highlight this, and this is a title, this is a heading, I can select heading. After that, we have some paragraph. So this is just some simple paragraph. Okay, if you want to add some image, you can select add media to add an image. If you want to add some link, you can select that as well. If you want to add some shortcode, we'll see shortcodes later on. Right now we are not focusing on shortcodes. If you want to add a media, If you want to add this image, click on add media. As you can see, this image is added. So we have this option as well. If you want to add some list, let me type in few words. So if I want to make this list, I can select everything like this, go at the top and click on bulleted list. Now as you can see, this has become list. So this is one way of creating it. Let's update this page. Come back over here, refresh it. Now when you scroll down, you'll see your thing present over here. You have your title, your image, your list and everything. So this is one way. Now you can do one thing, you can delete this thing and you can use the regular Gutenberg options. For example, the first thing over here is this thing. Okay, so this is a title. So if you want to use a title or a heading, you can click on this plus button and search for that. So you can search for heading. Okay, as you can see, enter that heading. If you want to make it big, select H2. If you want to make it small, H3, H4. So I want to make it big, so I'll select H2. After that, we have regular paragraph, like regular text. So I'll copy it. I'll just select paragraph. By default, paragraph is selected. So even if you don't select that, it's fine. Select paragraph. You know, as you can see, this is the regular paragraph. After that, if you want to add something more, click on this plus button. And what we have after that, we have these things. Okay, the list. So I'll select list. Okay, now as you can see, by default, it is list. Now I can just keep on creating different list. Okay, again, after that, we have simple paragraph. And after that, if you have some different images, for example, or maybe you can also add columns. So click on this plus button. And if you want to add columns, you can just search for columns. Okay, as you can see, we have columns, how many number of columns and whatever you want to add in this column. So maybe in this column, I want to add a video or maybe an image. Go to media library, select this image, select, okay. And I want to make it full size. So I can, whenever you select anything, as you can see, we have selected the image. At the right hand side under blog option, you will see similar or related options. So I'll click on 100% full width. Okay, as you can see, now this is 100%. You can select 50%, you can select 25%, you can just click on reset for it to be regular settings. And now at the right hand side, you can add some text. So let's select paragraph. Let me just copy this text. Okay, paste it over here, click on update. So we have this option as well. Come over here, refresh it. Okay, now as you can see, this looks much neater and cleaner. So I would prefer this option, the Gutenberg option. Okay, so this is, you will add these things, course description. So in course description, you can add something like what you're going to learn in this course, what this course is all about, maybe some prerequisites. So if you want to learn this course, you need to know HTML, CSS, something like that. So all these different details you will add under this course description. Fine. Now after that, we have another option. As you can see, we are right now in the page, course page. After that, we have builder, settings and group. Now let's see course builder. So click on builder. Now here we'll be adding different lessons and topics inside a course. For example, if you see this course, we have 3 different things. Let me expand all. So here, as you can see, we have few lessons, introductory lesson. After that, we have another one, developing strategy. Then we have monitoring and digital advertising. And after that, we have investment and marketing final strategies. And inside this second lesson, as you can see, we have 3 topics. So this is what we have to add over here. So if you want to add that, first we have to add a lesson, and in that lesson, you can add topics. So click on this new lesson plus new lesson. Now let's give it a title of introductory lesson. So I'll copy this from here. We'll enter the title over here, click on add lesson. New lessons will be added. Let's add another one. So click on plus new lesson and let's give it a title of developing strategy. Click on add lesson. Let's add third one, monitoring and digital advertising. So click on plus new lesson or add new lesson, add this lesson. And the fourth one is investment and marketing final strategies. Now note one thing. First, let me just add this thing, new lesson. Click on add lesson. Right now we are just creating a structure. We are just creating a structure like that. This is the course name. In this course, I want this many lessons. I want this many topics. Okay, we are just creating a structure. In the lesson content, we are not adding any content in the lesson or in the topic. We'll do that later on from these 2 different options. Okay, right now we're just creating a structure. Now inside the second lesson, as you can see, we have 3 different topics. This is the first topic, monitoring and advertising, basic investment and social media influencing. So let's see how we can add different topics inside a lesson. So again, we'll come back to this page. I want to add under developing strategy. So I'll expand this thing. Now click on new topic. Now let's give it a title of this is the first topic. Click on add topic. Now another option is monitoring and advertising. So let me copy it and let's create another topic. Give it a title of monitoring and advertising. Click on add topic, click on another topic, and let's add the last one. Okay, click on add topic. So our structure, as you can see, is now ready. If you want to add a new quiz over here, we haven't created any quiz. We'll be creating quizzes later on. Right now, as you can see, for this course I have built up this structure. We have a course. In that course we have 4 different lessons, and in the second lesson we have 3 different topics. Okay, so once you are done with these things, click on update. Now we have settings. So course related settings. So let's see that. So click on settings. Now if you want to provide some material for this course, you can click on this. You can make this on. You can add some media. For example, if you want to provide them some PDF, some Word file, you can click on that media and you can provide that. Or if you want to give them some message, you can enter your message over here. Maybe, okay, this is my message. Okay, I'll enter that over here. Okay, we have already seen how to use this thing. Then after that, course certificate. So whenever someone completes this course, they will get this certificate. We haven't created any certificates yet, so we cannot select that, but later on I'll show you how to create a certificate and how to associate a certificate with any course you want. Then after that we have course content. So make sure everything, always it is selected, always visible. This one is the most important thing. If you select only visible to enrollees, so if a person comes to the course page, they cannot see the course details. Okay, so make sure this one is selected. They won't be able to see the course content, but they can see the table, like how many topics and how many lessons are available. They cannot obviously see the content. Now custom pagination should be selected, so make sure this is default, and custom lesson order. Now by default, if you want to sort a lesson by different options like title, date and menu order, something like that, I would recommend you to leave these 2 things like this only. Okay, by default. Now course access settings. So if you want to make this course open, this course will not be protected. Any user can access its content without the need to be logged in or enrolled. So even if a visitor come to your website, they don't even have to sign in or sign up to your website. They can just enroll in that course. So I think you should never select open. If you want to make a course free, select free, but don't select open, because if it is free, it will be free, but to access this course, they will have to sign up to your website. Okay, so this is important option. If you want to make it paid, select buy now and select the amount. So for example, if it is $20, 20 rupees, whatever symbol you have selected, select that option. And like this, if you want, you can select recurring as well. But for courses, I think you should never select recurring. You should always select buy now or free. Now course prerequisites. So to get or to enroll in this course, you have to complete some other course. So you can select this option as well. You can make this selected, and you can select what course. We haven't created any course. This is our first course, but this is what it means. So that if you want to enroll in this course, you should have selected or you should have completed some other course on the website. Now course points. Now here, if you want to enable point system on your website, and to get access to this course, a person must have maybe 50 points, and after they complete the course, they will get 100 points, something like that. Again, I would not recommend you to use it in the beginning. Obviously you can later on go ahead and enable these features, but at the beginning of your career, at the beginning of your website, I would recommend you to just make it as simple as possible. Course access expiration. So whenever someone purchases this course, after this number of time or after this limit of time, it will expire, which means, for example, if you enter 30 days over here, after 30 days it will expire, and again they will have to purchase it. So obviously again, not at all recommended. Now alter course access list. So you can, if you enable this thing, you can enter the user IDs of different people and they can get the course for free. So for example, whenever someone registers on your website, you will see them under users. So let me open this users in a new tab. Right now we are the only one, we don't have anyone else. And whenever you want to see their user ID, you can click on edit. Now in the URL bar, you will see their user ID. Now for yourself, you won't see because you're the admin. But whenever some other user registers on your website, when you click on edit, you will see in the URL bar, it will be like 1 ID is equal to 1, ID is equal to 5 or 6. So if you enter that ID over here, they don't have to purchase the course. They can get it for free. Okay, so that is what it means. Now course navigation, linear or free form. So if you select linear, a person has to go through the section or through the format that you have selected. For example, they have to first watch this lesson, introductory lesson. After that, they can move on to developing strategy, and without completing the developing strategy, they cannot move on to the last section. So I would not recommend that. I think you should always keep this to free form, so that whenever a person wants to see any course or any lesson in your course, they can see that. Alright, so these are the different settings available. So you can see that setting and you click on update. Now let us view this course. So let's open this in a new tab. Okay, this is how your course would look like. As you can see, all the details, everything available over here. This is your course. This is the material that you have entered. At the bottom, we have these information. If you open this in a new incognito window, let's open this in a new incognito window. Okay, as you can see, not yet enrolled, because now when you open a website in a new incognito window, you're logged out of the website. That is why we open it in this window. Now, as you can see, when a visitor visits your website, it will say that you are not enrolled in this course. The course price is $20. You have to log in, but once they log in, they cannot do anything. So we'll see later on how we can integrate payment system. They can click on material to see the material. When they click on intro, when they hover over this, or when they try to click on any one of these content or section, it says you don't currently have access to this content, because this is a paid course, but they can see what all are the different topics and everything. So very important thing. Now let me cut this thing. Alright guys, now we have created the course layout, the basic layout. Now let's see how we can add different content in different lessons and topics. For example, when you click on introductory lesson, as you can see, there is nothing over here. It's just blank. So let's see how we can add some content in a lesson. So again, we'll come back to the dashboard. Now under LearnDash LMS, you will see lessons. Click on that option. Now let me open a lesson over here so that we can see the content. Introductory lesson. Okay, as you can see, we have a video over here. Now if you want to, let's select this option, introductory lesson, click on edit. Now you'll see this page. So whatever content you want to add, maybe before this video, we just have a video over here. So let's only add a video. So click on this plus button and search for video. Select this video widget. Now there are 4 or 5 different options, or there are many different options of uploading a video. So if you want to upload, maybe if you have only 2 or 3 courses, nothing more than that. Okay, maybe on your entire website you have only 2 or 3 courses. So in this case, I think you can upload videos on your own server. So if you want to upload video on your own server, click on upload, select the video, click on open. Okay, now as you can see, it is successfully uploaded. If you want, you can give some caption. So what is this video about? So you can do that as well. And from the right hand side, you can control few things. For example, whenever someone clicks on this lesson, if you want this video to autoplay, you can select that. If you want this video to be loop, maybe, which means it will replay. If you want this video to be muted by default, you can select that as well. Okay. So you can select these options, and after that click on update. So this is how easy it is to add some content in your lesson. If you want to add some option like some text, you can click on this plus button, select paragraph, and you can add some text as well. Let's go to some other option. Okay, like as you can see, we have here some text. So if you want to add some text like this, you can add some text as well. Now this video is hosted on our server. Now there are other options as well for hosting your video. Now the most important one, I think the most amazing one, is the YouTube unlisted video. So what you can do is you can go to your YouTube channel. If you don't have a YouTube channel or a YouTube account, you can create one for free. Now here you can click on add video, upload video, and just make sure that the video that you're uploading is unlisted video. Okay, as you can see, instead of public, just select unlisted video. What is unlisted video is only those person who have the exact link of the video can access this video, which means that whenever someone searches on YouTube, they cannot see your video, they cannot see the video on your channel. They must have the exact link of the video, only then they can see that video. So I think it is very important. You can just do the same thing, click on plus button, search for video, click on select this video, click on insert from URL. Now let me go to any YouTube video of mine. Now let me select any YouTube video of mine. Let me select the latest one. Right click on that video, click on copy link address. Whether it be a unlisted video, public video, you can do this for every type of video. Come back over here, paste it, click on OK or apply. Now as you can see, this is how your video will be embedded. So this is another option. Third option, you can do the same thing. Click on plus, search for video. Okay. Third option is Vimeo. So you can go to vimeo.com. All right. So you can also host your videos on Vimeo. You can see different plans for free. Also, you can host many different videos. Let's see the Pro plan, Vimeo Pro. Click on upgrade. So as you can see here also, we have different type of plan for different limits of usage. So you can select this option, whatever you like. And for free also, you can try it. For example, I have created a free account. And I can upload few videos. There is a limit in the free account. I don't know what is that limit, but if you want, you can host your videos on Vimeo if you don't want to host on YouTube. And whenever you host a video, for example, whenever you upload a video, you can just select this option, more actions, or you can just click on copy link, select copy video link, come back to this page, click on insert from URL, enter this link, click on apply, and this will embed that video. As you can see, this is another option. Then we have another option, Amazon AWS. You can just search on Google Amazon AWS S3. Okay, this is another option. Again, very cheap option to host your videos online. Amazon AWS S3. Okay, whatever it is, Amazon AWS S3. So here also you can host your videos for very low price. I don't know where is the pricing, but the pricing is very low for hosting and seeing your video. The pricing is quite cheap. So you can host your video here as well, and you can similarly do the same thing, copy the video URL, come over here and paste in the video URL and embed your video. Now let's click on update. So there are many different options available. So this is how you do. Now similarly, just like the course, we also have some settings related to lessons. So click on lessons. Now most of the settings are similar. For example, as you can see, if you want to give some material only for this lesson, okay, you can select that, add that file, PDF file, Word file, or you can just enter some text. Now next option is video progression. So if you want if you enable this thing, you can enter a video. So before proceeding further, a person has to watch that video. As you can see, before completed sub steps, after completed, or maybe after they complete this step, they have to watch this video. So you can do this as well. Assignment uploads. If you enable this option, for example, in this lesson, I was talking about something and I have given some assignment to the students and I want them to upload that assignment so that I can check that. So you can enable this option. So a person or a user who has enrolled in your course, they can upload their assignments. You can select the file types accepted, like as you can see, PDF, XLS, zip file, file size limit. And if they upload an assignment, they can get some reward, for example, this many points. Okay, you can select that. And grading type, if you can select auto approve or manually grade. Okay, so you can select this as well. Now let me disable this. Now forced lesson timer. So this thing says that the lesson cannot be marked as complete unless the time set has elapsed. So if you select 1 hour, the person has to stay on this course for 1 hour, and after that this thing will be marked as complete. Now lesson access settings. So this lesson is associated with this course. We have already seen that. If you want to make this lesson a sample lesson, you can enable this, and I think you should enable this. What does this mean is that whenever someone visits your website, they will see they should always have at least one lesson as sample, so that they can see the lesson sample and they can decide whether they want to purchase this thing or not. So remember, we have made this a sample lesson. Now lesson release schedule. So if you want, you can schedule your release of lessons. If you select immediately, the lesson is made available on course enrollment. If you select enrollment based, the lesson will be available after X number of days, and you can enter that number over here. So if you want, you can select this option as well. Now click on update. Now let me do one thing. Let me again go back to courses, copy this course link. Okay, copy link address, and let's open this in a new incognito window. Now when we scroll down, again same option, we are not yet enrolled in anything. But when we hover the second lesson, it says you don't have access for all these lessons. But the first lesson, as you can see here, we have made this a sample lesson. So a person can just open this thing, they can watch the video, they can watch everything, they can see the content, and this has become basically a sample lesson. So they can watch this sample lesson and they can decide whether they want to purchase the course or not. Okay, now let's come back. Let me cut this page. Alright, so we have created course, we have created lessons. Now let's see how we can add some content in a topic. Very similar option, similar to lessons. So let's click on topics, and we have created 3 different topics. As you can see, this topic is assigned to this lesson, developing strategy, and this lesson is assigned to this course, social media marketing. So you'll always see these details. Now let's select the first one, steps. This is the first topic. So click on edit. As I said you earlier, similar thing, you can just click on publish, you can add a video, you can add some content. Now let's try to add a audio over here. So let's select audio. You can upload a audio, or you can insert from URL. So you can embed some SoundCloud audio or some other audio as well. Now I am uploading a audio over here. Okay, now as you can see, the audio is uploaded. And again, after that, if you want to add some image, if you want to add something else, you have all the options available over here. Okay. After that, maybe if you want to add some, some text, some paragraph, let's add this paragraph. You can do that as well. Okay. Now click on update. We also have settings related to topics, very much similar settings. If you go to settings, as you can see, topic material, we have already seen this. Video progression, we have seen this. Assignment upload, topic timer, we have seen all these options. So nothing special over here. Click on overview. Alright guys, so with this we have completed the first course. Now you won't see that on your website, but we will see how to display that course on our website later on. Now let's go to courses. Let me show you one thing. Now if we again click on, we just copy the link address and open this in a new incognito window. Okay, let's see what happens. So we have seen this multiple times. We are not yet enrolled and everything is happening over here. Now suppose if the person is interested in this course and if they want to purchase this course, how can they do that? Because here they don't have any purchase button, any purchase option. So let's fix that thing. So for that, you will see under LMS, you have the settings. Click on settings. Now here, as you can see, you can have your accent color, you can have your progress color. So we are not doing any designing right now. We'll be doing that later on. But for now, you can do one thing. You can upload your logo. Okay. And you can enable this thing, login and registration. Okay, so we'll have some other login and registration option. Now when you scroll down, we have some more options. I don't want to touch this pagination, and rest everything is fine. Just make sure over here this thing is enable login and registration. Now click on save. Now go to custom labels. So instead of course, if you want to say something else, so you can do that. So wherever it is written course, if you open some, for example, here as you can see, it is written course in this search bar, in this URL, course or courses. Instead of that course or courses, if you want to type something else, you can do that as well. So custom labels, instead of that label, if you want to add something else. PayPal setting. Now let's see how we can do very simple PayPal setting. Now there is another problem. If you remember, in the WooCommerce setting, I have selected Indian rupee, but here we have this dollar sign. I don't want the dollar sign, I want the Indian rupee sign. So what I can do, I can just change the currency to INR. Okay, PayPal currency, country IN for India, my PayPal email address, and click on save. Now let's again come back to that incognito window, refresh it. Now as you can see here, instead of $20, here it says 20 rupee. And now we get this option, take this course. So when you click on that option, you will be redirected to PayPal to make the payment. And when you come back, when you click on login, as you can see, this is the option that we have enabled. Let me show you. In the general option, okay, login and registration, customize registration enabled. This is the option that it does. If you don't enable this thing, it will be very bad. Let me show you. The design will be very bad. If we disable this and click on save, if we come back over here, refresh it. And now when we click on login, okay, now as you can see, we have this kind of page. We don't want this page. We always want this thing enabled, login and registration. Click on save. Come back over here, again refresh it. Now again, when we click on login, now as you can see, either you can log in or you can click on register. Okay, and we have a very beautiful pop-up over here. Then after that, data upgrade. Whenever you want to upgrade your data, you can just select this option. In support, you'll see some information about your website, your server and everything. If you want to translate your website, you can go to translation. Then after that, LMS license we have already seen. Pro panel license, if you have not entered, you can enter under pro panel license. Okay. Alright guys, so with this the basic settings are also done. Now let's see a few things that are left. For example, creating quizzes, creating certificates and so on. So let's see how we can do that. Now to create a quiz, you will see under LMS setting, LearnDash LMS settings, you will see quizzes. Click on that. Now similarly, we just have to create a new quiz. So you can click on this button or you can click on add new at the top. So we'll click on add your first quiz button. Now you can name it anything. You can give it any title. So let me just give it a title of general quiz. Now similarly at the right hand side, you can give it a feature image and everything. Not necessary. You can just click on publish. Now once you create a quiz, you will see these setting options. So if you can associate this quiz with a course, so we have created this course, you can associate this quiz with a course, and in that course, in what lesson do you want to include this? So I want to include this in developing strategy lesson, and in this option, in this topic, okay, the first, or maybe in this topic, basic investment and social media influencing. Now again, if you want to set some prerequisites for this quiz, for example, to get this quiz, to enter this quiz, you have to select, or you have to complete some other quiz. You can select that as well. Now if you want only registered users to take this quiz, you can select this option. Now what should be the passing score? You can select that, and if once the person is passed, you can create a certificate for them. After this, we'll see how to create a certificate. So once you create a certificate, you can select that certificate over here, and once the person achieves this percentage, they will get this certificate. Now if you want to restrict quiz retakes, you can enable this. So if you want this quiz to be retaken only 5 times maximum, after that they cannot retake this quiz, you can select that. Retries applicable to what kind of user? All users, registered users, only anonymous users, you can select that option as well. Now question completion, all question required to complete, you can tick mark this thing. Now time limit, if you want this quiz to be completed only within 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 1 hour, half an hour, you can select that as well. Now rest all the options are very much similar. Quiz material, auto start, if you just want to select this thing, so whenever someone clicks on this course, social media marketing, and in that, whenever someone clicks on that topic, it will automatically start. This quiz timing will automatically start. Okay, so that is what it does. Now if you don't tick mark this, we'll get a button start quiz. When you click on that button, after that the quiz will start. We'll see how it works. Now how do you want to display question one at a time or all the questions at once? So we can select one at a time, and display result after each submitted answer, or display result at the end. So this one is much better option at the end. Question, do you want to show the question overview table so they can see, okay, this is the first question, next question is related to this, and all those things. Okay, they won't see the exact question, they will see only the overview of the question. Okay, if they want to give some additional options related to question, you can select that. For example, if they answer the question, they will get some point. You can enable this, and you can number answers, and you can do these things, but we are not getting into that. Now result message, you can enable that. So if you want to give them some message, for example, if the person gets below 25%, they will receive this message, maybe like you performed poor, do more practice and something like that. You can click on more messages. You can have that option. Click on add graduation. Now between this percentage to that percentage, for example, if they get here, you can say 0%. If they get 0%, this message will display. If they get until 30%, maybe you can display this message. Then till 50%, matlab below 50%, they will receive this message. So you can control this thing as well. Now restart quiz button. So if you want to enable this option, so they can get an option. So even if they have completed the quiz, they will get a button restart quiz. When they click on that, they can again take the quiz. So if you want, you can enable this as well. Custom result display, it is by default on. You can have average score enabled. So at the end of the quiz, a person will say what was the average score of the people who have taken this quiz. You can display the overall score, number of correct answers, time spent to complete the quiz, and all these things. Okay. If you want to enable leaderboard, you can enable that. So in this leaderboard, the person can see, okay, out of all the people who have entered or who have taken this quiz, who ranked first, who ranked second, and all those things. You can display that. You can enable email notifications so that a person or the admin can get email notifications. We have some advanced settings. Browser cookie answer protection, I think it should be enabled, and you can add some set timing over here. So even if the person, for example, if the person completed, if the quiz was long, maybe 100 different questions in one quiz, if the person attempted maybe 30 questions and after that they cut the tab, they exited the website. Now when they come back, they can again see that they can still see that 30 answers available, and after that they can move on to all the other questions. So if you want, you can enable that and set the cookie time limit. Okay, so that is what it does. Alright, so once it is completed, you can just click on update. And once you do this thing, once you have created the quizzes, again click on quizzes. And under this quiz that we have just created, general quiz, you will see this option questions. Click on that. Now we have to create the actual questions that will come under that quiz. So let's click on add question. And you can give it any title. This is for your reference. This title will not be shown to the person or to the visitor. So I'll just name it question 1. Now how many points if they answer it correctly? So you can select that. Now what is the question? So maybe the question is, what is WordPress? Now after that you have message with correct answer. So if the person selects the correct answer, they will see this message. If the person selects wrong answer, they will see this message. You can also give a hint. So you can enable that. You can type something, so that will be a hint for the answer. Now what type of answer do you want? Single choice, multiple choice? So let's add some options first of all. So WordPress is a CMS, a content management system. So we can add this option CMS. We can click on add new answer. Maybe we can add, it's a website. It is a website, but that would be a wrong answer because the right answer is CMS. After that, it's a blogging platform. Now this can also be a right answer because yes, WordPress is also a blogging platform. So I can select this. If I select this option single choice, only one answer can be correct. If I select multiple choice, we can mark 2 answers as correct. And similarly, we have different options. Where is that gone? Here it is. Free choice, fill in the blanks, and all these options. So once you add the question and select the perfect or the right answer, click on save. Alright, now let's see how this quiz looks like. So we'll go back to this course, refresh it. And let's select, we have one quiz over here. Let's click on that. It was under, this is the one, general quiz. Click on that. Now as you can see, we have this option, start quiz. Click what is WordPress, CMS, and a blogging platform. Click on finish quiz. Okay, results are being recorded. Okay, now as you can see, your time was 4 seconds. You have received 1 out of 1 points, that is 100%. Okay, you can click here to continue, or you can restart the quiz. You can click on view questions, and all the options are available over here. Okay, so this is how a quiz is created. Now let's see how a certificate is created. So again, under LMS, LearnDash LMS, we'll see this option certificates. Click on that, and let's click on add your first certificate, or you can click on add new, and I'll name it certificate of completion. Alright, now what you have to do is you have to set a featured image, and that featured image will be used as your certificate background. And on top of that background, we can enter some dynamic details. For example, we don't have to, every single time we don't have to enter the person's name and the course name. We can make it dynamic. We'll see. So first, let's see how we can get this featured image. So the best option to get a featured image is to go to canva.com. And here you can search for certificates. Let it open first. Okay, search for certificates. You'll get an option. Okay, this is the one, certificate 29.7 by 21 centimeter. Select that option. Now you'll get many different options, many different styles available over here, many different styles as you can see. Now I would highly recommend you to select the one where you have a lot of space to work with. For example, if you select this one, this is also a good one, not bad. Okay, this also is a good one. I think this is nice. We can use this. Okay, this is also a simple one. So just select something where you have a lot of space to work with. Alright, so I think I should select the first one. So this is the one that we are selecting. Now let's change some content over here. So this is the certificate for completion. So I'll type in the title. So the title is certificate of completion, and after that we want this text. This is awarded to, but we don't want this text, the name, because we want to enter this name dynamically. And maybe I don't want this logo at the top, so I can delete that. I'll bring this thing at the top. Okay. And I'll do one thing. I'll cut this text from here. I'll add a new text, so we can click on add text. Just select this simple text for his outstanding performance. So instead of this text, what I want to do is for successfully completing the course, and after that we will dynamically show the course name. Okay. You can also display date and everything like those options as well. Now I don't want this, so I'll delete it, and I'll bring this thing over here at the bottom. Change this name to my name or your website name or something like that. So I'll name my website, for example, if my website name is lms.com, so I'll type in lms.com website, whatever, and let's bring it a little bit below. All right, so this looks good. This looks decent. So we can just click on this option at the top right. You will see this option, print flyers. After that we have this option, so click on download, and instead of PDF, select PNG. Now select download. This file will download, so let it download first. As you can see, the file is downloaded. Now let's use that file. So you have to use that file as your featured image. So under featured image, we'll click on set featured image, upload that file. I've also given you this file for practice, so you can use that file as well. We have just added this one, so let me select this, click on open. Now click on set featured image. Now once you set the featured image, just click on publish. Once you publish this page, now if you go to visual, you'll see this certificate is now displaying. Now you can do few things. For example, you can just you should do one more thing over here. You can upload your signature. So for example, let me just go ahead, signature PNG. Let me just grab some signature from internet, maybe this one. So I'll just save this image and we'll upload the image over here. Click on uploads, upload an image. Okay, this is the one. Click on open. Now this is the signature. Let me decrease the size and bring the signature over here. Okay, it looks good. All right, now you can save this file. That would look much better. You must have your signature over here. Now let's see how we can style this thing. So you can enter a few times so that you come down in this blank space. Now once you come over here, click on this option, align center, and here at the top you'll see this option, LearnDash shortcodes. Click on that option and search for user meta and select user first name. Click on insert shortcode. Now give a space. Okay, first click over here, then give a space, and after that user's last name. So it will say certificate of completion. This is awarded to Nayyar Sheikh, whatever the first and last name is. And after that again enter. Now come over here again, select this option, center align, and here we want to display the course name. So again we'll click on this shortcode, go to course information and select course title. You can add the course ID over here. So if you go to your dashboard and if you click on courses and if you click on edit, if you edit this course, you will see at the top post is equal to 15. So 15 is the ID. So let's enter 15 over here, click on insert shortcode. Okay. Now this might not look good, but when you click on update, now the only way to see whether this thing is working perfectly or not is to complete the course. So let me do one thing. Let me view the course and let's complete that course very quickly. So this is the course. Let's select the first option. Okay, we are in progress. I'll mark this as complete. Maybe I have watched all the video. We'll move on to second. Select this option, first lesson. Okay, let me first mark this thing as complete as well. So similarly, whatever thing you're getting, just mark everything complete. Okay. Now as you can see, 57% completed. Let's see what we have left. 3 topics. Okay, so let's mark these things as complete. We have completed the quiz already. Let's complete these things as well. Click on mark complete. Our last one, click on mark complete. Okay, next lesson. I think it is 100% completed. Let's click on this option, go back to course. Okay, now as you can see, it says 100% completed. Now we should be getting one option, download certificate, but we haven't, we have created this certificate right now, but we haven't linked that certificate with any course. Now to do that, you can go back to courses, select this course, click on edit, go to settings, and here from this course certificate, just select the certificate that we just created, certificate of completion, and click on update. Now again, when you come back to this page and refresh it, now as you can see, you have earned a certificate because we have completed this course. You can click on download certificate. Let's see how it looks. Now as you can see, it is displaying the course title, social media marketing, but it is not displaying my first name, last name. So first I'll have to set my first name and last name. So I'll go to edit my profile. And here, as you can see, I have not yet set my first and last name. Now we can go at the bottom, click on update. Now again, refresh this page. Okay, now as you can see, it is now also displaying my first name, last name. It is displaying the course title. It is quite small, so let's increase the size. We'll come back to this page. Where is that gone? Click on certificates. Edit this again. Now we have to repeat the same process, changing something here and there until we see a perfect structure or a perfect template over here. So I'll again go back to visual. Now I'll select this option and I'll increase the size. So to increase the size, you can select, instead of paragraph, you can select heading 1. Okay. And for this course title, I want to select heading 3. Okay. Click on update. Again, let's try it. Refresh it. Okay, now as you can see, the size is increased, but it is still looking quite small. So we can do one more thing. We can come back to this text section. And here, as you can see, it says style is equal to whatever it is. After this semicolon, type in font hyphen size, put a colon, and enter some big number like 180 pixels, 180 px. Okay, let's do the same thing. Copy the same code from here and do it for the course ID. Okay, and decrease the number. Instead of 180, let's just keep it 80. Click on update. Come over here, refresh the page. Okay, now text size is perfect. This is also perfect. Now we just need to get rid of some space. So these, whatever you see over here, NB, SP, this is all space, non-breaking space. So I just need to get rid of few spaces. So let's delete 2 spaces from here. Click on update. Try it again. Refresh it. Okay, much better. Now let's delete some space over here as well. So below this thing also we need to get rid of 2 spaces. Click on update. Refresh it. Okay, now it looks much better. Now you can do some more things. If you want to change the color of this, you can come back over here, click on visual. And this does not look good at all on visual, but you can select this much. You can select the color. So you can click on toggle toolbar. You have the text color. Select whatever color you like. If you like orange, whatever color you like, just select that. Click on update and it should be now orange or whatever color you have selected. Okay. So once you find the perfect option, you can just leave the setting to that. And now a person can just download this certificate, as you can see, just like this. So this is how a certificate is created, and this is how we link a certificate with any course you want. Now let's cut all these different pages. Alright guys, so with this we have done all the basic things. Now there are a few add-ons, free add-ons available with LearnDash. So let's see how we can use those add-ons. So to use those add-ons, you will see at the bottom LearnDash, under LearnDash you'll see add-ons. Click on that. Now there are a few useful ones, so we'll be using that. First of all, we want to use this one, LearnDash Course Grid. So install this one. Once it is installed, you can click on Activate Plugin. Now what this plugin does is, if you go to the demo website, you can see it will enable you to display course grids like this. Okay, so it is necessary for us because we want to use this on our home page and also on our all courses page. The next one is, again, we'll go to LearnDash. Under LearnDash, we'll click on add-ons. The next, there are many different plugins, but I'm not getting into most of them. If you want to use Stripe for payment, you can install Stripe for LearnDash as well. Click on activate plugin. Again, come back to the same page, LearnDash Add Ons. Now let's use this one, WooCommerce for LearnDash. Click on install now. Activate this plugin. Then we need one more, so you can have the same thing and click on add-ons. The last one that I need is this one, LearnDash notifications. So I'll install this. Obviously, if you want to install some more, you can select that. There are also third party. This is LearnDash inbuilt. We have some third party add-ons as well. So if you want those, you can click on third party. You'll see there are many different third parties add-ons available as well. So you can install these as well. Okay, so it all depends on you. Alright, now all the plugins are successfully installed and activated. Now again, hover over LMS and click on settings. Now we should see one more option over here, Stripe setting, as you can see. So if you want to enable Stripe, you can just go to your Stripe dashboard, dashboard.stripe.com. You just have to enter your secret key and publishable key. So you'll see you'll see that under developers, at the left hand side you have developers, and under that you have API keys. Now I don't want to use the live one, so I'll be using the test data. So I'll enable this, okay, because this is only for testing purpose. Then we'll click on reveal, click on authenticate. It will ask your password. After that, you can see your publishable key, secret key. Let me copy the publishable key. Here also I want to enable test mode because I don't want to use the real thing. Publishable key. Similarly, copy the secret key. Now currency, I'm not putting INR because Stripe does not accept Indian rupee. It accepts dollars. Okay, so I'll click on update options. Okay, so this is what it does. Now another add-on that we installed was notifications. So if you click on notifications under LearnDash, you can create new notifications and you can send custom notifications to users, to students, to yourself, admin. For example, if you go at the bottom, you can trigger email notification when user enrolls in a group, when user enrolls in a course, when user completes a course. So when user completes a course, whatever course it is, you can select all course, who should receive a mail. You can select user, you can select group leader, you can also select admin. So all three will receive a mail. Or if you want to receive a mail only for user, you can select that option as well. So these are the things, and whatever you want to enter under this title or under this content, whatever should be the mail, you will enter it over here. And we have some shortcodes that you can use. For example, what is this? This is user completes a course. So we can use this shortcode. For example, displays user first name and last name. So we can copy this much. First name, after that we'll copy last name. And before this, we'll just type in congratulations, and after that it will display their username, first name, last name. So congratulations Nayyar Sheikh. Instead of this shortcode, it will display the name, okay, the first and the last name. So congratulations Nayyar Sheikh, and after that we'll type in for completing the course, and let's enter the course shortcode. Here it is, course title. So this course, and we can also enter the URL of the course, many different. So this is how it is done, okay, with this much percentage, with this much score. So all these different URL shortcodes can be used. After that, click on publish. Okay, once you create whatever notification. So this is how this notification option is used. Alright, now let's see whether the payment is working or not. So we'll again open this website. In fact, we'll open this course link. Let me grab that course link. Let's go to courses, copy this course link, open in a new incognito window. Okay, this is how it will look. Now we can click on take this course, and now we get two options, PayPal or credit card. So if you click on PayPal, you'll be redirected to PayPal. If you click on use a credit card, you'll see this pop up. Once you make the payment, let's make a dummy payment. Okay, so I'm entering some dummy card details after that, and let's also enter the email address. After that, when you click on pay $20, the payment will be made, as you can see. So this is working fine. And after that, we have the access to this course. We can do all the things. We can take this course, we can enroll in this course, and we can do all the things. Okay, so this is working fine. Now we can cut this thing. Now let me show you what happens in the demo website. Okay, when you click on login, we have this option. Now in the demo website, let me open that. Now when you select any course, for example, if you select this course, and when you select login to enroll, okay, this is a free course. Let's select a premium one. This is the these two are free. This is a premium content marketing. Let's open this one. We have this option. Let it load first. Here you'll see this option, take this course. When you click on that option, you will be redirected to checkout page. So here you can get person's first name, last name, and all the details, address and everything. So let's see how we can get this thing and how we can design the website. Now all the things related to LearnDash are complete. And now let's see how to design this website. So if you want to design this website, first of all, as I said you earlier in the beginning of the video, we'll use appearance and we'll use a new theme to change the style of the theme. So we'll click on add new and we'll search for Astra theme. Now Astra is a free theme. That's a great thing. So we'll install and activate this theme. And with this theme, you also get many pre-made layouts, and there is one layout for LearnDash, especially for LearnDash. Okay, so we'll use that layout. We'll see how to use that layout. Now click on activate. Now we have just installed and activated the theme. After that, again come back to your website, and now let's see how it looks. Now as you can see, it looks totally different. If you go to course page, the course page also looks totally different. Okay, now we'll design it much better. So we'll go back over here, we'll hover over plugins, click on add new. Now under search plugins, search for Astra starter sites. You'll get this plugin, Astra starter sites by Brainstorm Force. Install and activate this plugin. Now once you activate that plugin, you can hover over plugins and click on Astra starter sites. Now select Elementor because we'll be using Elementor page builder. Click on next. Now here you have to search for LearnDash. So just type in learn. Now as you can see, LearnDash Academy. So let's use this one. So whatever you want to import, like customizer setting, import content, import wizard, we want to import everything right now. So we'll click on import site, and this will take few minutes. So let's pause this video. Alright guys, as you can see, within a minute or two, this complete thing is installed. Now we can click on done, visit site. Now you'll see your website will look exactly like the demo website, and it has installed it has installed all the media, all the pages for you. And you have this is the one that we created, social media marketing, and these three are the one which is imported. Now you can click on all courses, you can click on about. We have all the different pages available over here. Now this thing has also imported few plugins for us. So let's understand that plugin first. So if you click on plugins, you will see two plugins at least, I guess. Let's see. Now here, as you can see, CartFlows, and the other one is WP Forms, I guess. Yeah, WP Forms Lite. So these are the two plugins that it has installed for us. Now what does CartFlow do? So let us understand that. So if you open this, this is the one that we created, and as you can see, when someone clicks on that button that enroll in this course, they get two options. Either they want to make a payment with PayPal or Stripe. But if you select CartFlow, for example, this one is using CartFlow content marketing. So let's open this one, and let me open this in a new incognito window. So let's see what happens when we click on take this course. So we are redirected to this checkout page, and this is how a checkout page is designed. As you can see, top we have secure checkout, at the bottom we have few options, and when you make the checkout, you will be redirected to the thank you page. So that is what this plugin does. So you can control that thing. If you don't want that, if you just want anyone can come and make a payment with PayPal and Stripe, you can deactivate this CartFlows plugin. And if you want to control that, you will see an option CartFlows. Click on that. One flow is already created for you, and this is the one which is active right now. And as you can see, they will be first redirected to the checkout page, then they will see the thank you page. If you want to edit this thing, you can do that. So let me show you how we can edit anything. So let's start with the home page. Once you learn how to edit the home page, you can also edit these things, because this is also made with Elementor. So this is our home page. Now, first of all, if you want to delete the courses that just got imported, you can go to LearnDash LMS, and you can delete those 3 different courses that we just imported. Okay, these 3. Click on courses. Okay, these 3 are, so you can just click on trash. You can just delete them if you want. Now let's see how to design it. So we can click on every single page will have this thing at the top, edit with Elementor. You can click on that option and let's see how we can change everything from here. So first of all, this is the title. If you want to change this title, just click on that. Here it says learn from industry experts, and instead of this, if you want to change maybe learn from Nearshake, whatever, you can just type in this thing. If you want to change this second text, let me delete this much. You can do that as well. As you can see now, if you click on this option, view courses, this is not redirecting to any page. So I want this to be redirected to all courses page. So I'll type in all courses. And as you can see, we get this option all courses page. Now this will redirect to all courses page. Now if you want to style it a little bit, for example, I don't like this blue color, I can click on this option, edit section. I'm just going very quickly over here, but if you want to learn in detail how to use Elementor, there are many different tutorials on my channel. You can just go to YouTube and search for Nearshake Elementor. There are many different videos in which I have shown, for example, this is the perfect example. There are many different videos in which I have shown how to use Elementor. Okay, so you can watch these videos. Now, if you want to change the color, you can go to style. Now, as you can see, there is this image is used in the background. If you don't want to use this image, you can delete this. And if you want to use some other image, for example, let's use this image or maybe this one, a bigger image. Okay, we want a little bit bigger image. Okay, this one can be used. So let's select this one, click on insert media. Now, as you can see, that image is used in the background and we can change the color, click on background overlay, and this is the blue color that is used. If I want to change this to some red color like this or orange color, okay, orange and green combination. Obviously this looks really bad, but I'm just showing you that you can do these settings. So if you want to make it a little bit lighter, you can control these things from here. You can also change the transparency. Let's make the orange a little bit less transparent. Okay, so you can control these things. I just wanted to show you that you have all the controls. Similarly, if you want to change the color of this, instead of this blue color for view courses, you can go to style, change the text color to maybe black. Okay, now as you can see, so this is how it is done. If you want to change this image instead of this, if you want to put in your own image, click on this image and select some other image of your choice and click on insert media. Now, as you can see, that image is changed. And instead of this Dr. John Smith, enter your name or whatever name you want, founder and CEO, you can change that thing as well. If you want to change this, just click on that. So as you can see, it is quite easy to change. You just click on that thing and change the content. Now, as you can see here, instead of build relevant skills, if you want to type something else, you can type that as well. So very easy to do all these changes. After that, after you make all the changes of your choice, you can click on update. Again, come back to your page. Let's click on exit to dashboard. Now let's move on to some other page, maybe all courses page. Okay, similarly, you can do the same settings again. Then we have the about page. Same settings again, very simple, easy to do all the settings. And then we have the my account page. Obviously, we cannot get into detail about how these pages are created, how to design it. I just shown you how to design it or how to change the design of the home page with Elementor. But again, I'm saying if you want to learn in detail, make sure to watch some other video in which I am focusing more on Elementor. In this video, we are focusing more on LearnDash plugin. Okay, so that is how it is done. Alright guys, so I've just noticed that one thing is still missing on our website. So let's fix that first. First, let me explain you what is the thing. So if you open our website in a new incognito window, now we have this option. When you click on this, take this course, we have already seen you can make a payment with PayPal, you can make a payment with credit card. I have also shown you in the introduction that you can also do this thing. You can this is the demo website. When you click on this, take this course button, you can redirect them to the checkout page, and from here they can be redirected to the PayPal or some other pages. So let's see how we can do that using CartFlow. So we have already talked about CartFlows. Let's see how to fix that. So we'll come back to the dashboard. Now the first thing that we need to do is, first of all, I have already explained, I guess, but let me just show you again. If you click on CartFlows, you will see one flow is already created for you. When you click on edit, you will see there are two steps over here. So when someone clicks on that button, they will be redirected to the checkout page. When they make the checkout, they will be redirected to the thank you page. Now to use this process or to use this flow on your course, you can do one thing. First of all, you can open courses. Let me open this courses in a new tab. So for example, I want to use that on this course, social media marketing. By default, when you open this social media marketing, as you can see, this is the social media marketing course. This is the default style. If you don't use CartFlows, this is the default style. When you click on this and select credit card or PayPal, it will just make the payment. But here, suppose we want to use that option. So first what we'll do is we will create a new product with the same name and the same price. So let me edit this course. Go to settings and let's see what we, so we have priced it $20 or 20 rupees. So what I'll do is I'll create a new product. So I'll hover over products, click on or open this add new in a new tab. Now here, as you can see, the title is social media marketing. So we'll copy this same title, paste it over here. Rest everything you can just leave it blank. Just under product data, select course, and the price should be same. So we are entering 20 rupees over here. Okay. And we have to select the related course. So this is related to social media marketing course that we have created. Now we can also enter the image, and again make sure to have the same image. So here we have this laptop image. So let's upload the same image. Maybe this is the one. Okay, so whatever the image is, just make sure that we have the same image. Now click on publish. Now once you create the product, this is the first step to create a product. The second step is to go to CartFlows, edit this flow. Now edit this checkout layout, scroll down, and here you have to add that product. So we'll click on add new product, and that product was social media marketing. So we'll search for social. You'll get this option, select that, and after that click on update. So this was the second step. And the third step is to go back to the course, which is this page, refresh this page. Now scroll down, and instead of buy now, select this option, closed. And here enter the same price. So we have entered 20, and under button URL, what you have to enter is, let us see. If you open CartFlows, and if you open the CartFlows setting, scroll down, you will see this option, step base. Copy this much. Okay. CartFlows step. Now come over here. First put a /. Then after that, paste in this thing, CartFlows step. Again put a /. And now we have to select the flow that we have created. So click on flows. Now this is the flow that we have created. Click on edit. Now select this option, checkout, and again click on edit. Now here you will see permalink, and here in the permalink you can see it is your website name / checkout, course checkout. So you have to copy this thing. You have to just enter this much, course -checkout, whatever is entered after your website name. So if you click on this edit, just copy this much. Okay, this section, come over here, paste in this thing. Okay, so I hope this is cleared. You have to select 3 steps. There are 3 steps. First, you create a product. Then you add that product under the option, under this option. Okay, like over here, select that product. The third step is to select that course, change the access mode to closed, and enter this button URL. And again, the button URL, you will have to first enter this thing, /CartFlows _step /, and after that, whatever your thing is, whatever your permalink is for your checkout, you have to enter that. So by default, it is course checkout. So basically, if you also import the starter site, this is how your link should look like. Okay. Once you do this thing, click on update. Now again, go back to the incognito window. Now you can refresh this page, scroll down. Now click on this button, take this course. And now as you can see, you are redirected to this page. You are redirected to the checkout page. Now what we have to do is we have to set up PayPal and whatever payment gateway you want. Now this is for other reason. We have set up PayPal and Stripe. That was for the default layout, and this is another option available to you. So if you want to use this option, you can just go over here, hover over WooCommerce and click on settings. Now click on payments. And we have PayPal checkout already enabled, or you will have PayPal. Both the options are fine. You make sure you enable any one of these. Click on manage. Because at present, as you can see, we cannot make the payment because it is not fully integrated. So we have to come over here. We have to enter our PayPal API username, password and signature. So you'll get that under PayPal. So just go to paypal.com and here you'll see this option, seller tools. Click on seller tools. You'll see this link. Click on that link. Now besides this API access, you'll see this update link. Click on that link. Now under this, you have to select this option, MVP SOAP API integration. Click on manage API credentials. Now you'll see all your details over here. You simply have to click on show, copy this thing from here, come back to your WooCommerce settings page and paste it under API username. Similarly, you can just click on show, copy your password and signature. I'll have to hide this thing. Alright guys, so I've successfully copied the username, password and signature. Now you can just go at the bottom and click on save changes. Now when you come back to this page in this option in the incognito window, when you refresh it, now we can just make the payment. Okay, you can just click on PayPal and you can make the payment. So this is how it works. Now what I would recommend you to do is don't use CartFlow or any other thing. Just use the default option available, okay, that we have seen earlier, because CartFlows you have to do some other steps and so on and so forth. But again, I just showed you both the options so that you guys can decide what you want to integrate on your website. Alright guys, so with this we have completed this tutorial. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. I hope you guys learned something new. Now if you have any doubt, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can leave them in the comment section below. If you find this video helpful, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. I would really appreciate that. Make sure to subscribe and click on the bell so that you don't miss any future notifications. I am always working on many important and useful videos. So if you don't want to miss them, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell. Again, thanks a lot for watching guys. Now see you in the next video.